prospecting is not a one-time thing. If you're going to be great at prospecting, and I mean truly great, then you're going to realize that everything we've been talking about in these last 8 videos are going to have to be put into practice again and again. Go back and watch episode 3 about habits if you need to. So while we may be on the home stretch of this series, you still got some work to do. Today we're talking about the 8th of 8 mindsets of top sales prospectors, prospecting for the long haul. What we've been talking about in this series is the mindset. That's the goal. That's the idea. Now look, there are skills involved in prospecting. We all know that. But I would suggest to you that your mindset is more important than your skill set. If your mindset is wrong, it doesn't matter what your skill set is going to be.
You best get your mind right, son.
But when we look at six-figure sales professionals, what makes them six-figure? What makes them six-figure is their ability to perform consistently over a long period of time. So we're going to end this series by talking about persistence. It's a long path where we stay diligent to do those things that are going to matter day after day after day.
That's persistence.
Darren Hardy talks about this in his book, The Compound Effect. The idea that small little things that we do day after day after day make a huge difference. You know the big problem with prospecting? A lot of salespeople only do it when their sales manager is yelling at them, or they only do it when they get a little desperate for a sale. Great salespeople recognize this is part of the discipline. This is part of my habit to do this day after day after day. Now think about that for just a moment. Let's suppose that in your prospecting, you were able to identify one new contact a day. If that was your goal, I want to identify one new contact. I want to reach out and connect with one new prospect a day.
You get a chance to meet new people every day.
Well, over the course of the year, there are 250 working days. So if I looked at it and I said, I want to connect with one person a day, you just connected to 250 people. If 10% of those converted into sales, that's 25 sales that you weren't going to have anyway. This is the idea. This is the paradigm. I want to be able to look at it and say, it is a long walk for me to be able to get this done. It's not a sprint. It takes a long time to be able to do this effectively, but that's what the pros do. They recognize it's not about quick fixes. It's not about what happens today. It's not about instant gratification. It's about doing those things right day after day after day.
It's about consistency and patience.
Top performers in any walk of life are going to tell you this. When they take time off of those disciplines, when they take time off of those habits of success, their entire performance and their company results are all going to falter. So I want to challenge you to look at it and say, how do you carry this forward? We finished this series of 8 videos. Now how do you carry this forward? How do you plan for it? I do think, by the way, that the concept of identifying and connecting with one new contact every single day can make a huge difference. Now, you may need to attempt several contacts in order to reach one person. But the idea of contacting one new person a day could have a profound impact on your prospecting and on the way that you do your job and the way that you find your success. The fact of the matter is that so many salespeople are waiting for the business to come to them. The best of the best are the ones who go out there and they get it done. That is the prospecting paradigm of six-figure sales professionals. I just want to say thanks everyone for watching this series. I hope it was helpful for you. Please tell me in the comments below what you took away from these videos. We'll be back next week with another topic, but if you like what you're doing here, please let YouTube know by dropping a like and subscribing to this channel. Thanks for the opportunity to share with you. Until next time, my good friends, learn more to earn more.